Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested and ready to begin your day. This is your daily tarot and oracle, your daily insight on life and love for December 30th, 2021, also being timeless. So wherever you're catching this in time, it could be extremely relevant. Okay. Ooh, something feels like it's lost passion. Sorry. Ooh. There's karmic avoidance that's going on here. Oh, I know that the King of Pentacles is preserving himself and that the King of Swords in reverse has no structure. So it's like, okay, the Empire has collapsed. It sucks. I need to do some damage control. All right, so, okay. Daily Tarot and Oracle for December 30th, 2021, also being timeless. Wherever you're catching a time, it could be extremely relevant. If it doesn't fit, don't force it to fit. If you have questions about booking a session, go ahead and reach out on the provided email address or find me on social platforms and send me a DM. All right, this is general collective. It's not going to make sense to everybody, but whoever this is making sense to is experiencing a great sense of loss and loss of passion. It may feel like somewhat of a quiet and depressive state. So the whole reason why this hurts so much is because somebody was dragging their keister in this and trying to do a karmic avoidance. It feels like an emotional purgatory. It feels like a realization of disloyalty. And it also feels like that sense of disloyalty has cut you free. And you want to know what? I think that that was probably the biggest lesson learned right here. So let me show you what we are looking at. It does feel like an emotional purgatory, and I think that you're only getting through this by the skin of your teeth with this. Oh my God. I love your sense of willpower. I think that's gotten you through incredibly dark times. Did I catch it? I did catch it. Ooh, you're moving on and healing. So we're working on structures and foundations and I think healing intimate connections in your life right now. There's a point of loss. We've already talked about that. But this is a loss of self, which it feels like a snake shedding its skin. A snake is all about transformation. You have been transformed and now you're unsure of yourself. This is either you or somebody in your life. The insecurities. You don't have enough information. You're trying to make so much headway without all the resources around you. So many of these cards are in reverse. Look at this. It's not, okay, well that one's upright. It's not bad. I think that you're up to the challenge. You are deliberately working on this, and I think that you're working really hard on finding what your actual truth is. So what is this Nine of Pentacles about? Because it feels like there's a huge sense of loss of whatever your personal growth has been. You feel like you've taken 10 steps back, but you haven't. Okay, you feel like you lost somebody very special to you, or that the connection is gone. No, they're waiting. They're not just waiting. It's not like they're doing nothing and sitting there twiddling their thumbs. They have a lot on their plate. They haven't put you on the back burner. What I'm seeing here is they're waiting for either you to come towards them or somebody has to make a move towards them. I see that it's more masculine going towards feminine. And I feel like the masculine is feeling that wave. Okay. This is dealing with masculine and feminine energy. I'm reading for both parties in this. So if you are in a kindred soul, kindred spirit, soulmate, twin flame journey, don't get hooked on the title. These are just deep soul bonds. But if you're stuck on that journey, whether you're masculine or feminine, this reading really might make sense to you. So masculine energy, definitely check out the mini reads. It looks like there's a new plan that's being laid. And what I see here is this is going to be not a sense of impulsiveness, but a new sense of obsession. I think that there is so much care, effort, and work that's being put into this new path and what you are being. I also feel like masculine energy is not holding themselves back. And it looks like feminine has been watching them juggle everything, and that they've been really working on just being honest. This is interesting. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me about the masculine, please. Masculine is learning to get over his abandonment. I say his, hers, they. It doesn't matter. Okay. They want to be happy. They don't want to bring their burden into the connection. So the situation is de-escalating, and they were stuck on however many choices that they had to make in their life. So hang on one second. Maybe my monkey toes will come in with this one. All right, no, I'm just going to end up dropping everything. Oh. Hi. They have something that they want to start with you. And it feels like this is the golden winning ticket with them. And it's not just you, it's everything. Okay, it's not just the feminine, it's everything that that's representing their life right now. They're at a level of soreness, and I think that they're so hopeful, even in this almost purgatory time. They're ready to take a leap onto something. All right, where are we going? The Butterfly Oracle. Family changes. The dynamic of your circle is going to be changing, and it's changing for the masculine. It took them a lot of courage to actually come forward and make this decision. So if you haven't been talking, or if the relationship has been strained, I want you to know that you have every reason to be confident about some sort of a connection in your life that could be reconciling or just talking. So in these readings, I don't care what the relationship dynamic is, I need you to know that as long as a relationship is not abusive or toxic, I'm going to be for it. And as long as it's, you know, well, yeah, as long as it's not abusive or toxic. But the masculine wants the feminine to know that they've been on their mind an awful lot. They never forgot about you, and actually this is why they need you to know to keep the faith. They're working through a lot right now. They have had their beliefs, the very core of them, completely rocked. So they're in a space of mourning. They've completely burnt themselves out. They're leaving something. The only issue is money. So they might be leaving a job, they might be leaving a karmic, they might be leaving a really bad situation in their life, and it looks like they are lacking support. Like they might not have financial support, they may not have moral support, whatever it is, they have been struggling with it, but they still are making the active choice to leave a toxic situation behind. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm going to shuffle the cards back in to see what feminine wants to tell the masculine. All right, so alrighty, you. So what does the feminine energy, that is your person, whether it's romantic or not, what do they want to tell masculine? What does divine feminine need to tell divine masculine? They are keeping their head above water, and they're juggling a lot right now. I think that there's a level of resentment yet. This came out for the masculine to the feminine too. What the heck? So balance. They want you to know that they're doing a lot of work to maintain their sanity. They feel you. The thing is, the masculine and the feminine, they feel each other. It's insane. They even some have a psychic connection. But what I'm seeing here is they are completely open and honest. They're not letting anything rock them. The feminine wants the masculine to know that they know what this is. They know exactly what's going on with the masculine, and that they're not here to add stress or to add pain into your life. They're here because they want to look towards a future. They want to have you in their life, and you guys have been seeking each other out through many lifetimes. Your guys' meeting was incredibly fated. So I see that it was in the quiet that I feel like you guys had stumbled across each other, but I want you to know that this was a lot of willpower that was coming from spirit. I really feel like there's been a lot of signs and synchronicities around you that have been the navigation system with you. And what I'm seeing here is, yeah, the Divine Feminine picked up on this immediately. Divine Feminine wants you to know that they're not holding anything back and that they know that there's a future here and that there has to be a plan in place. You guys have a lot that you have to talk about and planning, and they're just waiting for you to show up and start this with them. They want something practical. They want something grounded. They want something that's going to take a while. They're not here for the instant gratification with you, Divine Masculine. So what I'm seeing here is you got to slow down and take your time. Divine Feminine is not messing around. They are not going to take any excuse, and they're also not going to pull any punches when it comes to you. They're expecting a tower moment if it hasn't happened already. So it looks like a lot of anticipation building up, and it also looks like it gets quiet. And that's when lightning starts striking. We have the King of Swords in reverse. So Divine Feminine is seeing the masculine as lacking any sort of structure. Divine Feminine wants the masculine to get his act together, and she sees the potential. She sees what he's doing. I say he, she, they. And that you need to let something go, masculine. And this is, it is like a physical or material loss. There must be problems within what you saw to be as family, and also they're not going to be around as just a choice. They are not your karmic lesson. They want something that's going to be healing. So masculine and feminine, if you found your glorious way across this, what do you guys need to watch out for in this? Because we both know what either party is thinking. What do you need to know about what to watch out for? Taking any sort of hardship as a missed opportunity. You guys have to push through the hard times. You guys have to be more aggressive with it. Ooh. You guys are major problem solvers. There's nothing that you can't take on together. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's also both of you letting the past go, letting the hardships from previous connections go, not projecting into the current situation with you guys. You can't bring the past into the future with you. Both parties need to know that it's going to take a lot of willpower for you guys to get over that. I know that you're ready. It's going to take mindfulness. All right, so tell me more about what is being looked forward to. You guys need to rest and relax. You both are going to be surrendering to whatever this connection is. And I see that there's a issue with power and control. So healing, you're getting away from completely uncensored energy. I do feel like one or both of you have dealt with very toxic exes in the past. This is definitely love reading or a relationship reading. It's like Divine Feminine got into her power. So Divine Feminine, when feeling rejected, goes and glows up. The masculine, I want to know, okay, the masculine had to learn the masculine had to know where they're not welcome. I think they tried to stay in a pretty toxic situation much longer than was right or expected. They also need to get over their sense of arrogance that they can punch through everything. All in all, this is about ego and willpower and really anxious feelings. Let's see. What do you need to know about some things that you get to look forward to? If you stay on this path, what do you get to look forward to? Ooh, fighting for what you want. You will be fighting for what you want. You're not going to be pushed through another awakening. It's not going to be a do-over. You guys are getting ultimate freedom. You guys are actively choosing. Truth is going to be coming out. Shadow work that's been neglected is coming up. You guys are going to be working through your problems. Ooh, why does I keep dropping cards? I think it's because, well, new chair. I'm higher off the ground. All right, so masculine and feminine, you guys are going after what you want, but since there's been so much that has occurred in the backdrop of this, it's not a restart, and it's not like if you come to the table with less than your best, it will be rejected. What you guys have to look forward to is rejection of subpar connections in your life and negotiations, because you guys will be negotiating the connections so you guys can move forward and heal. Expectations will be put out there, and it's not demands. It's not like I expect you to shave your mustache every single day. No, it's not like that. It's like, what are we going to bring to this connection? This is going to have to be a very big investment for both parties in this. So hang on. What is the likely outcome should you stay on this path? Let's see. Ooh, daydreaming. You guys are manifesting something through daydreaming together. You guys are fierce. You guys are kind of like a power couple. And it's something where I think, what is the strength in reverse about with this? Yeah, you guys aren't going to, you guys are going to have a talk. You guys have to have a talk on why this wasn't working and why you guys kept being at odds with each other. And also I see that the Lovers in reverse. You guys have got to talk about what's not going to work in the relationship for you, because you guys in the past have felt neglected from other partnerships, and you guys are trying to avoid that karma in here. Both parties are insecure but are doing a lot of work towards this, and I see that you guys have to focus on the positive rather than the negative, because this is going to be manifesting really fast. I see you both surrendering to whatever this connection is, and let's see. There is a point of there's a point of letting, how do I say this? You guys are going to talk about all of the wounds that you guys brought into the relationship, from past rejections, past hurts, things that you have tried in other relationships that did not work, one-sided relationships. I feel like this person is already in your life. If not, this is somebody who is newly coming in. This is a very healing connection, and we need to let down our guards and take off our masks so that we can really work together in this one. You guys have the Magician. This is everything meeting in almost an infinity loop. You have as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Everything is working in your favor on here. Everything, all the elements, this is something that you are moving towards, using all of your intuitive faculties, all of your intelligence, all of your emotional intelligence. And it's not a point of trying to charm each other. It's a point of being completely raw and honest with each other. So final cards for this reading, Spirit. I'm being pulled to Starseed Oracle. Let's see. We have trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Which is what you're doing now. And all of this is divinely guided between you guys. You guys are going to be devoted. You guys are tuning into the portal of your heart, and you are uplifting humanity together. You guys are going through an awakening. You guys have found your place in home. So, all right, now from the Butterfly Oracle. What do you need to know? You guys are going to be going through a lot of body changes and epiphanies, and how you guys are really connecting to each other, and how you guys feed off of each other. And I think that you both are realizing just how essential this is for not only your path, your future, your health, and also what you want to do in this life. And you guys are going to be true to yourselves. I don't see you guys holding anything back. I see you guys stepping into a new level of intimacy together. So I'm very proud of you. There's a lot of forgiveness this is going to involve. But this is healing, and it's coming back more intimate. I'm very excited for you guys. This has been the Daily Tarot and Oracle, the daily insight on life and love for December 30th, 2021, also being timeless. So again, wherever you're catching in time, this could be really relevant. I do hope that this finds you well, and until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. Hey there, lovely. If you found your way across this, chances are you need this mini message. So, okay, well, listen with an open heart and open mind. I want you to know that no, you're not out of the woods yet. What you're experiencing now is what I begrudgingly have to call birthing pains. I feel like your ability to be intimate with people on not even a romantic level, but the ability to be open to any sense of intimacy and opening up to others is really being worked on right now. I also feel like this is a new start in your life, and that you have to go about this in a completely different way. This is very black and white. There is a choice to be made. Which direction do you want to go? Do you want to close off? Do you want to be that emotional shut-in like this? I feel like this is going to be you, and just by the sheer willpower pushing through what seems to be a complete emotional breakdown, I think that's been fulfilled. So, what are we looking at here? Ooh. Shadow work needs to be done. All right, so what's the shadow work? It's an issue with intimacy. Okay, judgment. Emotional abuse. I do feel like it's an emotional abuse. I feel like it completely sucked you in, and then I feel like a big part of it destroyed you, and that is what this emotional breakdown is about with you. It pretends to be nurturing, it pretends to be caring, and I think that you are stuck on this image of it. What about it is nurturing and caring? What about it keeps bringing you back? Okay, so I think this is the heave-ho to whoever this is in your life, but what about them were you so stuck on? I mean, you know that that nurturing aspect was an illusion. Man, when they put their focus on you, it was like all was right in the world. Love bombing, whatever you want to call it, this is very manipulative energy, and you're not the first person that they've done this to. And that sucks to say. I don't want to be that person to tell you this, but also I feel like they're going to do this again. They like to feed off of people's anxieties and fears, either on a subconscious or an actual conscious level. One is much worse than the other, and that would be the subconscious one. But what I see is you discovering their shenanigans for exactly what they are. Manipulative mind F. And what's going on with that? It wasn't nice. It was an agenda. You're going to call that out. You are so calling them out, and it is going to be beautiful. And I think that this might put them in their place with a few other people too. So, hey, you want to stand your ground. Okay. In the past, you really rushed into these connections in your life, and I think that it was all consuming. I think that it was also one-sided, but I feel the pressure that you are feeling to jump into whatever these one-sided connections are. It scarred you. We have the Hermit here. So this painful heartache and connection really ignited your awakening, which I know you've heard before, but there's even more to this. I see that they got you very emotionally charged and focused. I see that this is somebody who made you grow in ways that were excruciating and exasperating, but I also feel like you went above and beyond what their potential limit was. So while you were trying to see what it is that you were lacking in with this connection, it really shows you what this person wasn't even working for, what they weren't even worthy of with you. So you want to know what? I see that you are rejecting whatever it was that they were in your life, and I see a solid start that's happening. And this is getting rid of, I'm sorry. This is getting rid of all this baggage from not only them. I feel like this is also involving your crew, your family, your friends. I also see that you're able to move past relationships of the past that you've been wondering about. Now, this may be people who you check up on social media. I don't know why I'm particularly getting that one, but it's like you no longer feel the urge to see what's up with everybody. Like that drive is gone. I see that you've lost a lot of passion and that you're making charge in a new way. And I don't think that you're going out and above and beyond for anyone anymore. You're starting to choose yourself. 6 is very close and intimate with you. It's also feeling of, I think, information and expansion. We have a lot of yellow on this. A lot of yellow has been the theme recently. So the solar plexus with this. You may have been having problems with filtering with like your organs. Like that could also be something like the liver. Maybe it's, anyway, that's one of the things. I'm looking at this right now, even though I've been a Reiki master for like almost 14 years. So it's probably sensitivity to sugars and a lot of sensitivity to a lot of the foods and issues with digestion. This is all anxiety brought on from what's been going on with these people in your life. So it's getting over the criticalness of yourself. Stop being so critical of yourself and start being critical about what other people's actions are so that you can separate yourself from it. Does that make sense? It's going to be good. I don't know if you've ever seen that little video where somebody goes in the door and they're like, what the F is up, Kyle? I feel like you're doing that with this. So what I'm getting in this is a huge revealing about somebody in your life and the lies and the betrayal that has been on you, well, been towards you, maybe not. I feel like this has been a direct effect on you. Somebody's stupid mind games. I see that you gave into them one too many times, and this has been a repeating cycle in your life. Whoever this is, it's completely ungrounded masculine energy. They're closed off. You want to believe that they're open up, but whatever they had told you in the past, I feel like it's been magnified for your hearing benefit. So the truth came out about them, and they are a mental mind F. Yeah, I want to put this like that. I see that you're seeing their manipulative nature for exactly what it is, and that this is where they are not going to change. They're not going to move on. They're not going to get any better in this, especially with you around. Not that it's anything that you've done, but for some reason, you tend to be like a kryptonite, something about your attention. This, I know that you've invested a lot in this either theme of person or this exact person. So this, it's involving some sort of a material benefit for them. So they got some sort of benefit for you. Yeah. They loved seeing you grow. They really pushed this connection. I think that it was gaslit too, which they confused you. Whoever this was in your life, they have confused you. Oh, let's keep going. Let's start again. They saw you as this amazing, charming energy, and that had a lot of protection. And also, they had hung on to you because they had this huge feeling of rejection, whether it's rejection of self, self-hatred even. Yeah, so they attached themselves to you as a way to spiritually bypass something in their life. I don't think that they knew exactly what it was, but they saw the benefit of you and what they could get out of it. And they totally played their cards with you. They did it for survival mode. And it really sucks how it's affected you. But I also see that you are seeing this S show for what it is, this shiesty show for what it is. And I see that you will be breaking free of it. I think that you're really done with this person because you see how ungrounded they are, how understimulating they are. It's like you looked behind the curtain. The wizard was just a D-bag in a cloak. This could be male or female. It doesn't matter. But whatever their rejection is, they can't project that onto you. So I asked, what do you need to know about somebody who you consider family, whether it's blood or not blood? It doesn't matter. Who do you consider family? What do you need to know about it? This person's a mess, whoever this is talking about. Instant gratification, instant rewards. It's just get rich quick schemes, it feels like, all around this person. It's completely ungrounded. They're a mess. And I think that they're caught up in it. And I think that they actually really are ready for a change. But I think that you're just so annoyed by this energy that you're like, you want to know what? Fine. You want to know what? Great. I'll keep you around. But you need to know what a giant S-head, excrement head, there you go. I'll go with that one, that you are. So they haven't mastered themselves, and you're going to be completely blunt about it. They've been agitated and reactive around you, and this is not something that you're going to tolerate. You know exactly why this is happening. And I think that another part that's been exasperated here about that stress is the fact that you seem to be so free and above the problem. Like there's no doubt in your mind, and this person can't seem to get out of their mind. It's incredibly frustrating. I can see both sides of it. They look at you like, why do they get to have it so easy? Why the heck do they know? Why are they so clear? And it's like, why can't I be like that? And then there's you looking at them like, why the heck can't they get out of their own way? Like, what is their problem? Well, I see that you both have a relationship that you are going to need to work on, and it's not you against them, and it's not them against you. And that's going to be difficult because I do feel like there's been an undertone of, if not competition, of resentment in this. So you guys really do love and care about each other as family, friends, lovers. I asked again, you know, who do you consider family and what level? And what do you need to know about them? The point is, there's going to be a restart with them, and I do feel like they will be putting in the effort. They need structure, they need routine. It's just they're fighting against it, and I want to know why. Why the heck are they fighting against it? It's stupid. Why are they fighting against it? Because they have so many choices, but they're afraid of making the wrong choice, so they are just utterly defensive about everything. Because why are they so insecure, though? Why are they so insecure? What has made them so insecure? This is interesting. Because they seem to not be able to get away. They can't seem to cut free. They're holding themselves back because they don't know which one is the right one, so they get paralyzed and they don't make any decision at all. It's self-sabotage. That's annoying. They'll get over it. They will get happy. Okay, so I posed the question, what does the divine feminine need to know, or what is it about the divine feminine? And what I'm seeing in front of me is, first off, nobody's running divine feminine, not you, definitely not you. But what I'm seeing is a loss of passion, and you want to get to the heart of the matter. It's like, listen, there's a problem, we need to talk this out. And I think that you want even more of a commitment. You want to be able to believe in this relationship, but when they lose momentum, it's like, where did my magician go? I think that you're agitated with them, but I think that you're trying to remain practical. You know that something more is going on, but you can't quite put your finger on it, which leads to you being insecure and obsessive, which I totally get. Again, this is genderless. If you identify as divine feminine, this might be something that you're feeling as you're coming across this. You're not running away from your partner. It's time that you guys... I think that the divine feminine is going to be going quiet rather than reactive towards divine masculine energy. So it is a time of, I think, rest. It's going to be restful. You might even be more tired than usual. But you want your passion back. So what does divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? Why are they losing passion? Why does it feel like they are losing passion? They are burnt out. And honestly, they are burnt out from previous connections. I honestly feel like this person has been seeking you out through time, and they've had a lot of hardships and relationships that are before you. Not only that, there's a lot of hardships in their life that they're burning out right now. They're going through a time of loss, and they're feeling your insecurity. They're feeling unstable because they're also very empathetic and picking up on your emotions. They don't want to be held back by anything, especially their past. So I think that they're looking to heal and figure out exactly what it is that they feel stuck on. Because I don't think that it's one particular thing. I think it's a bunch of little things that have added up with this person and made them break. But I also feel like it's the trauma of one-sided relationships in their life. They're trying to avoid disaster with you. They're also afraid of moving forward and still having it be a disaster with you because they feel like they're still kind of stuck. Not because they want to be, not because they're longing for anybody. They're feeling kind of stuck because there's some sort of attachment that has not been fulfilled in their life. I think that it's a lot of hit and misses in their personal relationships. So now they need the closure, and that's what they're working on. They'll come back. Don't run. You're not going to run. You identify as divine masculine. What do you need to know? Ooh, okay. So I did the divine feminine. Here's the masculine. Divine masculine, you're closing off a really painful cycle right now. You're feeling the swords fall out of your back, which I think is why you've been so tender recently, either physically or emotionally, but you've been feeling your pain a lot more than usual. It's because the wound has been cleaned out. The wound has been cleaned out, and you are stepping into perfect fulfillment. It's like you have so much to look forward to. You have blessings, abundance all coming your way. Part of you is freaking out because in this 10 of Swords in reverse, it looks like by trying to avoid a disaster, you somehow missed an opportunity with the divine feminine. And they've been kind of harsh with you recently, but they haven't, it's not actual harshness. They've been assertive because they've been exasperated with you. You and getting closure in your life has caused them insecurity. So they're not running. You didn't miss an opportunity with them. But you have to come towards them with more balance, with equality. You need to come back in a more Zen space with them. You've been unstable in some sort. And this is, this is your person, and you know it. You can't mess up anything that is meant for you. I do see that there's a beautiful future ahead for this connection. So, what does Divine Feminine want you to know? They're hanging in there. They're being strong for you. They haven't walked away. They're getting over their fear of abandonment. And they're going to be calm and cool when you come back. Like, they're not going to be all over you. You don't have that anymore with them. They're not going to give you that satisfaction. They love you. They want to warm up to you. But they're not going to take your... this feeling of push and pull with you. I'm not giving you crap, please understand that. But they've been hurt in this with that insecurity, and they're not just going to let themselves be vulnerable again. They want the desire, they want the passion from you. You need to give them a slow-moving offer. You need to show them consistency and that you're willing to lay a plan with them. They're going to stick around and listen to you. They're very willful. They never gave up on this. They're just hurt, and it's going to take time for them to get over that hurt. And I do see it coming together. They are strong. When you are feeling weak, they will be strong for you. But I do feel like there is a sourness that is coming from them that feels like it's somehow connected to you. The desire and passion's there, but you got to show them consistency. And I know that you will, because you just got closure in this painful cycle, and now you have everything to look forward to. So that's beautiful.